Hey guys, welcome back for day 5. We're halfway through of this Journey to You challenge. I really hope you're enjoying it. I've honestly loved making it, creating it, and enjoying it with you. So today we are on a recharge day. So halfway through, sometimes we get a little bit of a lull. Maybe our cups aren't as full as they should be. And today really is all about learning to fill up our own cups. How can we step into our softness, our loving kindness? How can we find opportunities in our practice and in our everyday lives to show ourselves that love that we need so that our cup is so full it spilleth over to all the people around us? So when you're ready, hop on the mat and I will see you there. Where did I get the word spilleth from? Is that a word? It is now. I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, starting out today at the backs of our mats in our child's pose. So big toes together to touch, knees nice and wide. Pressing hips back towards the heels and just let the head rest heavy, arms rest heavy on the mat beneath you. And I just want you to start gently rocking your forehead from side to side. Massaging that space where your third eye is, where all our intuition is. It guides us on our way. And then once you've done a few rocks, finding stillness, we'll take 3 full body breaths in and out, setting ourselves up for our practice. So big breath in, big breath out. 2 more, fill up the belly, feel the sides of the body expanding, the rib cage expanding, and exhale. Sinking, softening, creating some space. Good. Inhale. Big breath out. And then let's set our intention for our practice together. Today, finding somewhere in our practice, finding the time to show ourselves some loving kindness. What opportunities will you have to slow down, soften in? Because after all, being soft can also mean being powerful. We don't always have to show up so aggressively, so loudly. We can create space and we can be powerful in our softness. When you're ready, gently walking hands over to the left-hand side, stretching through that right side of the body. Breathing in, feeling the side expand as you inhale, maybe a little bit of discomfort. And then as you exhale, can you create the space? Good. Inhale. And out. Really taking time in our practice today to fill up our own cups. We spend a lot of time filling up the cups of people around us, but today I want you to really recharge. Imagine like today is like you going to the petrol station. Fueling up. Good. Walking hands through center, over to the other side. Left hand on top of right hand, really stretch through that left side of the body. Maybe it feels nice to open the armpit to the sky. Maybe it feels nice to take it down towards the mat. Good. And the more we take time to fill up our own cups, the more excess, the more spillover we have for the people around us. We don't want to be giving from a cup that's not full. We want an overflowing cup so that when we give, we don't drain ourselves. Good. Coming back to center. We're going to slowly rise up. Take your time, long time sitting through the hips, knees underneath hips, and then starting to walk yourself forward into your puppy pose. So keeping hips stacked over the knees. We don't want to be sliding forwards nor sitting back towards that child pose again. Pressing chest towards the floor, and either you can take your chin down or your forehead down. Options open. But I really just want you to breathe into your heart space, and every exhale, can you melt your heart a little closer to the floor? couple more breaths here. And then as you inhale, start to lift the head, lift the elbows and forearms away from the floor. We're going to slide that right arm underneath the gap in the left side, turning our head over to the left, shoulder down. Got my little plait stuck. There we go. Really letting the weight come through that right shoulder. Maybe if you can slide it through a little bit more, go for it. And then if you want to, there's option to take the left arm up to the sky. If that feels nice, maybe you want to wrap it around your back, finding the hip crease, opening up through the shoulder. Nice, final breath here. And then as you inhale, unravel, left arm to the sky. Take it all the way back to the top of the mat. And we're going to unravel slowly, coming to the other side. Left arm slides through the gap in the right side. If you can slide it a bit more through once you get there, go for it. Just taking a breath to set up, feel into it. And then as you inhale, if you can, right arm to the sky. And again, if you want to, option to take that left hand, slide it into the hip crease. Keep your shoulder open. And breathe. If the mind's wandering, can you draw it back to the four corners of the mat? Good. Slowly unraveling. Right hand comes all the way back forwards. Slowly unravel yourself. We're going to take forearms down, slide our chest and belly through, coming down onto the mat. Inhale, lifting up, cobra. Exhale, take it down. Two more like that, really nice and slow and fluid. Inhale up, exhale down. Let the head be the last thing to lift. Inhale up, exhale down. Good, tucking toes under, lifting yourself all the way into your downward facing dog. Hips to the sky, take your time to get there. And we're going to pedal it out really nice and slow. Every exhale, sending a heel down. Inhale to switch. Exhale to pedal. Good. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pedal. Going for a couple more like that. And once you've done equal on both sides, just pausing in your down dog. We'll inhale the left leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Looking forwards, take a big step between the hands. Take your time to get there. Right knee drops down. Inhale, sweep up, low lunge. Exhale, coming into your half splits, hands framing that front foot. Inhale, slide up, low lunge. Exhale, take it down. One more like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it down. Good. As you breathe in, lift the chest a little higher. We're going to hop our foot over slightly to the right side of the mat. So we've got a slight angle in that leg in front of us. Breathing into this juicy IT band stretch. Nice. And then slowly sending your weight forwards, bending into that front knee. Frame the front foot, keep it to the right side of the mat. We're going to tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and tuck our right knee outside the left ankle. So one big hop up, sitting in the gap, reaching arms up overhead. Exhale, twisting, left hand behind you, hugging into that left knee. Keep twisting through the chest, twisting through the body. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Option here to wrap the left hand around the back, find the hip crease. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you go for the bind, reaching that right hand through the gap. Maybe fingers connect, and if they do, lift through the heart space. Keep twisting around to the left. Nice juicy bind. Doesn't matter if you didn't quite get it. Doesn't matter if you're going for it and the fingers don't reach either. One more breath here. Nice. And then slowly unraveling wherever you are. We're going to frame our front foot, lift through the hips, take a big step to the back of the mat and send our left leg all the way to the sky for our three-legged down dog. As you exhale, send your left knee to your left wrist, pigeon pose, shin sliding forwards. Slowly taking that right leg back behind you, lift the chest as you inhale. And as you exhale, finding your pigeon pose, forearms down, relaxing through the head and neck. And breathing here. This is a great opportunity to show yourself some love, some kindness. Where can you soften into? Good. One more breath. And then slowly lifting yourself up, coming onto the palms. We're going to take that left hand around the back, seeing if we can find the foot on the other side, twisting the chest open to the left. Doesn't matter if you can't quite find your foot. Just breathe with me, keep lifting through the hips, slight activation through the glutes. And then slowly unravel. Left hand comes to the top of the mat, tucking the back toes under, lift through the back knee, sending your left foot all the way back into downward facing dog, hips to the sky. We'll reset in our child's pose this time, knees together, toes together. And just taking a couple breaths here. When you're ready, slowly sliding up, tucking toes under, find your way back into your downward facing dog, hips to the sky. We move to the other side, right leg lifts, three-legged down dog. Looking forwards, take a big step between the hands. Left knee drops down, slowly rising up into that low lunge. As you exhale, half splits. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, half splits. Inhale to reach. Last one, take it back. Inhale, lift the chest. Hop your foot over to the left. Sink a little deeper. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more before we move. Draw that right hip back in line with the left hip. And then slowly crawling the hands forwards, bend into the left knee, coming into that Lord of the Fishes. We tuck and lift the back knee, hop it in outside of your right ankle and sitting in the gap. Reaching arms up overhead. Exhale, left arm hugs, right hand behind. Breathe in. Exhale to take it deeper. Twisting, looking the way you're twisting. And as you hug that knee in, really hug it in like you love yourself. Or not like you love yourself, like you actually do, right? Good. Wrapping that right hand around your back if you want to. Option to take the bind, left hand comes over and around, finding hands together, clasping and pulling around a little bit further. Doesn't matter if you didn't quite get it, reaching for it. 2 more breaths here. Breathe into the spaces that feel tight. Keep pulling that right shoulder back. Beautiful. Slowly unraveling. Framing your front foot, lifting the hips. Big step to the back of the mat. We lift up into our three-legged down dog. As you exhale, right knee comes to right wrist, dropping down into that pigeon. Keep the chest lifted as you slide the left leg back. Breathe it in. And on the breath out, slowly coming down. Let the head hang heavy, maybe even dropping head to the floor. And if you're clenching through your jaw, try to unclench, try to smile at yourself, be soft, be kind. Good, last one here. And then really slowly pressing yourself up. We're going to take that right hand around the back. Maybe it finds the toes. You might have to do a bit of wiggling to get there. Make sure you're squeezing into your glutes to protect your lower back. Squeezing up, pressing the floor away. You can even come to fingertips. Give me one more breath. And then slowly unraveling, tucking the back toes, lift the back knees, step back into your downward facing dog, hips to the sky. And then really slowly walking hands to the back of the mat, to your feet. Take your time to get there. We're going to heel toe a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and gently ragdoll from side to side. Nice. Slow, slow movements. Shaking the head no, nodding the head yes, so you can really feel no tension through the neck. And then gently releasing opposite elbows. We're going to walk ourselves all the way forwards, back into our downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Look forwards, coming into our seated position, cross leg. So however you want to get there, step it up, sitting down. Chest nice and lifted, we'll reach up overhead. As you exhale, fold forwards. Hands crawling forwards, head coming towards the floor. And it doesn't matter if your forward fold is up here today. Every breath out, I want you to see if you can slowly drop elbows down towards the mat. And if you're all the way down here, what can you do to really get into it a little bit more? Can you press your sitting bones down as you stretch your arms in the opposite direction? Last breath, inhale. Exhale, working on dropping those forearms down. And then slowly walking hands back towards you. We'll take hands to knees, close the eyes. Roll your shoulders down your back a few times. And then let's roll the other way, so forwards. And then finding that stillness, that length through the spine. And just taking a moment to come back to the intention. To recharge, to fill up your own cup for once, instead of filling up all the people around you. Maybe it's your children, maybe it's your friends, your co-workers. What do you do in your day to fill up your own cup? To find some loving kindness for yourself. So just like we did in our practice today, can we take that off of the mat into our lives? Maybe now you go run yourself a bath and take time, 20 minutes even, just for you. As you inhale, reaching arms up overhead, connecting palms together to touch. Let's exhale, hands to heart center, press in. Thank yourself, thank your body for all that it does for you. And then gently bowing the head, bowing the chest. The love and light in me honors all the love and light in every single one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much, beautiful people, for coming to practice on the mat with me today. Honestly, feel so much love in my heart today. I hope you do too. It's so important that I know I've said it a million times now, but really that we take time to do stuff for ourselves. So many of us go about our days not having time, putting it to the bottom of the priority list, But honestly, the way you will function with yourself, in relationships with others, in everything that you do, will be so much stronger and more powerful if you give yourself that love that you need. So make sure you've commented, make sure you let me know how you're getting on. I've honestly loved seeing all of you practice on the mat with me. It fills my heart with so much joy, genuinely. And I can't wait to see you back here for another day of Journey to You tomorrow. So have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you then. Mwah.